The Strength of Resilience, a tale from an Indian household. In a quiet yet bustling neighborhood in Kolkata lived the Sharma family. The head of the household, Mr. Ramesh Sharma, was a hard-working school teacher, and his wife, Sunita Sharma, was the pillar of their home. Their two children, Aditya and Riya, were bright and full of aspirations. However, like every family, they faced their fair share of struggles. Aditya, a college student, dreamed of becoming a cricketer but was constantly overshadowed by wealthier students who could afford expensive coaching. Ria, on the other hand, was in her final year of school and wished to study medicine, but the family's financial situation made it seem like an impossible dream. The setback. One day, Mr. Sharma came home looking unusually worried. Sunita noticed his distress and asked, "What happened?" He sighed and said, "The school management has decided to let go of some teachers due to budget cuts. I am one of them." A heavy silence fell over the family. The thought of losing their only stable income was terrifying. Aditya clenched his fists in frustration, while Ria's eyes filled with worry. "But Baba, how will we manage?" she asked. Mr. Sharma, thou burdened, forced a smile. "We'll manage better. We always do." Finding a strength in adversity. Sunita, ever the strong willed woman, refused to let disciple take over. She reassured her husband, "We will find a way. Losing a job does not mean losing our dignity. We just need to adapt." That evening, as the family sat together, Sunita shared a story her grandmother had once told her: the story of the clay lamp and the storm. Long ago, in a small village lived an old potter named Raghu. He made the finest clay lamps, which the villagers would buy before Diwali. However, one year, just before the festival, a powerful storm destroyed his workshop, breaking all his lamps. Raghu was devastated. "All my hard work gone in an instant," he lamented. A kind neighbor, sensing his sorrow, said, "Raghu, the storm may have taken your lamps, but it has not taken your skill. You still have your hands, your knowledge, and your resilience." Encouraged by these words, Raghu decided to make new lamps with whatever little clay he had left. He worked tirelessly, and though he could not make as many as before, the villagers appreciated his effort and bought every single lamp. Soon, news of his resilience spread, and people from other villages started placing orders. The same storm that had once seemed like his ruin became the reason of his success. A lesson for the Sarmas. Sunita finished the story and looked at her family. Life will throw storms our way, but we must remember that the storm cannot take away our strength and determination. We just need to adapt and find new ways to shine. Aditya, who had been feeling helpless, straightened up. "Maybe I can find part time work to contribute," he suggested. Mr. Sharma nodded. "And I can start private tutoring for students at home." Even Ria, despite her young age, thought of ways to save money for her studies. "I can apply for a scholarship." The Sharma family rise again. Days turned into weeks, and the family worked together to rebuild their life. Mr. Sharma's tutoring became popular among students, and soon he was earning more than his previous job. Sunita started making homemade snacks and selling them to neighbors. Aditya found work at a sports shop, and Ria secured a scholarship for her studies. Through their determination, they proved that setbacks were temporary, but resilience was permanent. Moral of the story: life will always have ups and downs, but just like the waves in the ocean, we must rise after every fall. Hard times never last, but strong people do. When faced with adversity, don't give up, adapt, persist, and find new ways to succeed.